the high school football season. A lot of North Texas schools are getting a late start today, all because of the heat, but football season is upon us finally. Andrea Lucia joining us live from Dallas ISD's Lowe's Field in Addison with how coaches are tracking these conditions in a little bit of a different way nowadays.
Yes, it's the wet bulb globe temperature. You're probably going to start hearing that term more often, especially when we're in these extreme temperatures where you have to worry about people's health and safety. We've been monitoring it over here. It is 89.0 right now. It's in a range where schools would start limiting the length of practices and limiting the amount of gear their athletes are wearing. As players prepare to take the field, athletic trainers are watching the weather. Do you remember a season where the temperatures were this high at the start of the football season?
No, this is probably one of the first years that it's been over 105 this many days in a row.
But forget the temperature or even the heat index, because Dallas ISD's Assistant Athletic Director over Sports Medicine, Corey Eaton, is more interested in tracking the wet bulb globe temperature.
Oh, we are trying to go away from heat index and wet bulb. Wet bulb is the gold standard now.
This year, the Medical Advisory Committee for UIL, the entity governing school sports, recommended the metric be used to determine whether it is safe for athletes to practice outside. It factors in a variety of conditions.
You know, between temperature, humidity, wind speed, the angle, and the solar radiation.
The National Weather Service's Patricia Sanchez says it is the best way right now to gauge the heat's potential effect on our bodies.
When we're looking at activities that you're going to spend outside in the direct sunlight, definitely this will be more accurate.
If the wet bulb is over 92.1, schools will cancel all outdoor practices. If it gets down to 90.1, they can practice outside for up to an hour with no protective gear. Down to 87.1, they can practice for up to 2 hours with limited protective gear. Games will go on regardless, but with more breaks and in some cases shorter playing time. Start times have also been delayed by half an hour or more.
And we were wondering sort of how much of a difference half an hour makes.
Half an hour makes a big difference. We've been collecting information for years, and usually 6:37 the temperature's dropping and the wet bulb globe's dropping. 7:30 it's below the 92 pretty much every night.
Yeah, one of the challenges with the wet bulb metric is that it's simply not as accessible. Anybody can come out here with a thermometer. These devices cost about $500 and up. The wet bulb can also change based on the cloud cover or even the shade being cast by the stand. So it varies from one stadium to the next, even within the same city. Dallas ISD has one on every single campus, and I'm told athletic trainers check them every hour. Reporting live here in Addison, Andrea Lucia, CBS News Texas.
And we're glad they're doing that. Andrea, thank you so very much.